Welcome to the PNC Tour de Loup Jersey Unveil. I'm Sarah Jordan with 99.7 DJX, and I will be your MC for today's event. We're coming to you from various locations today, as you can see. And as the Kentucky Derby Festival continues to evolve and reimagine events in this new space, I know we're all excited to have some Derby Festival events to look forward to this year. So much. We're thrilled to be here with you virtually to share the 2021 PNC Tour de Loup official jersey, chat with our sponsors and partners about some ways to get ready for your big ride, and of course, release some special offers for you as a participant. We're keeping it virtual for now, but we're looking forward to seeing you on your own two wheels this weekend as we kick off the official training program run by our partners at the Louisville Bicycle Club. We have a dedicated group of sponsors and partners here today, so let's get started. Our first guest this afternoon is Matt Gibson, Kentucky Derby Festival President and CEO, who's going to share a few more words. Hello, Matt.
Thanks, Sarah, and hello back to you. And thanks to everyone for tuning in for today's reveal. Last year, this was the first event that we went virtual for, and here we are again. Like many of you, we miss being together in person, but are thankful for the opportunity to virtually gather today and to continue bringing events to this community that we all care about so much. 2021 is the 8th year for the PNC Tour de Loup. It's hard to imagine that it's been going on this long. It's become one of the festival's signature events each spring, and one I always look forward to. It's even gotten me into cycling. As we watch all the cyclists ride through the city, we take them on a grand tour of this beautiful community. It's a unique tour of Louisville on two wheels and attracts cyclists from all around the country, and we watch that as they register each year as we check off more and more communities. We appreciate everyone's continued support for this fantastic event. One of the highlights leading up to the ride is always the Jersey Unveil, and we know you can't wait to see it. So I'll hand it back to Sarah to keep us on track. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you so much, Matt. We also want to thank all of our sponsors, especially those with us today from PNC Bank, U of L Health Sports Medicine, the Galt House, and Louisville Bicycle Club. We're really excited about this year's jersey design, and I know they are excited to help us with the big reveal too. So now I'm going to toss it over to Mike Mall of PNC Bank, Senior Vice President and Director of Client and Community Relations, sharing some exclusive views as he joins us from the newly renovated Galt House. Hey, Mike, that room looks beautiful.
Hey, Sarah, thank you. Oh, it's gorgeous. This is a water view balcony suite in the newly renovated Galt House. The Galt House is a great partner, both for the city in general and especially during Kentucky Derby Festival events. So we thank them for hosting us today. On behalf of PNC, it is our pleasure, as Matt said, 8 years. I remember when we sat and first started planning this event. It's hard to believe we're in our 8th year. A big shout out to Matt, to you and the team for finding another very creative way to have an event in these very challenging times. So it's quite an honor for us to once again sit atop the title sponsorship of that. When you think about the ride and what's going on right now, especially with the weather that we have outside, what better way to get out of the house once things start melting a little bit than to get out and ride? In fact, I occasionally trail run or walk over in Seneca, and even in the snow the other day, I saw several riders. So my tip for all the riders out there is take that pent up cabin fever, and once the elements allow, hop out there, tour part of the city that you're unfamiliar with, and enjoy the ride, whether you're doing that virtually with friends, socially distanced, but it's a great way to get out of the house. And with that, Sarah, I'll throw it back to you.
You know, I'm suddenly getting more and more convinced I may need to get a bike to get out of my house just a little bit more. We love how cycling helps us stay active and connected in a safe way. We'll hear more about how you can register for the Tour de Loup in just a little bit. Next up are two representatives from our official medical provider and training partner, U of L Health Sports Medicine, Kathy Spaulding and John Holland.
Thank you, Sarah. This is Kathy Spaulding. I'm the Chief Administrative Officer for Fraser Rehab's U of L Health. And I have to tell you, on behalf of all of the U of L Health Sports Medicine team, we are thrilled to be the medical provider and training partner. I think as I look at our sports medicine team, we have specially trained athletic trainers, physical therapists. We had board certified physicians in sports medicine, and all of them are equipped and ready to serve the athlete's needs, especially for the Tour de Loup. So I wanted to offer also for anyone with sudden injury or illness, we've got our U of L Health Sports Medicine urgent care too. So while I don't want you wrecking, while I don't want you injuring yourself, we stand ready to serve you. on this is also one of those specialists, and that's John Holland. I get to be privileged to introduce him. John is a physical therapist, and he leads our sports medicine agenda for Fraser Rehab Institute. John, do you have a tip for the cyclists?
Thank you, Kathy. Thank you. I do have a tip for the cyclists. You know, it's been difficult to train around here these last few weeks with the weather outside. So it's very important, we know, for an event like this to slowly ramp up our training. And so I hope everyone's able to join us later this month, starting on the 27th, for this training program, where you'll have the benefit to get the benefit of being able to talk to experts in the field and ramp up slowly your training. The second thing I would offer is that don't neglect your core. So riding a bike when you're training for an event, you ride your bike a lot, and that's awesome. But we need to make sure our core is strong, and that helps us be more injury proof. It also helps us to have more energy and be able to get through the distance that we want to cover with free of injury. But if you do have any kind of an injury whatsoever, jump on that sooner rather than later. And we're always available at 63 Sport to help you. Just give us a call and we'll hook you up with somebody that can help you with any issue that might arise with training.
Thank you so much, Kathy and John, for sharing all those amazing tips. We know this cold weather has many of you riding inside or perhaps not logging those miles just yet as we wait for that sunny weather, please. But next up, we have an expert that no matter where you're riding from today, it is Jeff White, the president of the Louisville Bicycle Club. He is also sharing some views from the gorgeous Galt House. Look at where you are.
Well, thanks, Sarah. I'm coming to you live from the Galt House Conservatory. I'm hanging out with Skip James. He's the Vice President of Sales and Marketing here at the Galt House. And this is just one of the great locations for you to come and get a drink or watch a game.
Thank you, Jeff. And I'm standing in front of Louisville's longest bar, 43 feet, 1 inch, plenty of space to spread out. We look forward to welcoming everybody here to showcase the new Galt House. In front of me is the 9-screen media where you can watch all the action. And just in time, we're opening up Walker's Exchange and Jockey Silks on March the 10th. So come on down and check it out.
Well, as the weather thaws, we're fired up to get you ready for the big day. The Louisville Bicycle Club is once again going to be running our 6-week free training program for the Tour de Loup. It starts on Saturday, February 27th at noon. We'll be adding a few additional safety precautions this year, including temperature checks, smaller ride groups, and of course, mandatory mask wearing before the ride. Now, our 5-mile ride will start with a brief Safety 101 by your ride captain, and then we're going to get you out on the road for a great ride. You can check out all the safety precautions or just sign up if you'd like to at kdf.org. So now I think we're sending you up to the 25th floor for a view from Swizzle.
Hi, how's everybody doing? So I'm up here at Swizzle. As you can tell from my wonderful background, we offer 360-degree views of the entire city. Me personally, I think that's going to offer a very unique view of the tour going through that. So we want to encourage people to hurry out and get us in for Restaurant Week. We are also offering a dine and stay package at $69. You come in and eat. You can stay here at the beautifully renovated hotel. Also, we are now open for Sunday brunch. So we want to invite people out for that as well. Thank you all for stopping in.
Well, I cannot wait to come visit you at Swizzle. That looks so wonderful. And I've seen pictures of the food. It does look absolutely delicious. So I will be stopping by this year. It's just about time for the moment you've all been waiting for. The 2021 PNC Tour de Loup Jersey Unveil. Look at your shirt. You look amazing.
Thank you. What do you think, Sarah? Beautiful colors once again. Zipper, 3 pockets in the back, wicking. It's what we expect every year. Excited for this year's colors. And Jersey, can't wait to get out on the road.
I love that. The colors of that one are absolutely amazing. I cannot wait to get mine, but by getting mine, I feel like I need to earn it by actually riding somewhere. No, don't worry. If you haven't pre-ordered yours, you can get yours by going to Derby Festival's website at kdf.org. We'll be sharing that link again in the follow-up email to all registered participants as well. If you haven't signed up to ride, you can still register to ride with us in person on April 18th or virtually on your own time. If you're interested in finding out more about the virtual ride, our Tour de Lou event team is happy to answer your questions. Just email them at tourdelou@kdf.org or shoot us a Facebook message on our Kentucky Derby Festival page. Thank you so much again for joining us today from all the different locations around the city. The Galt House looks absolutely gorgeous. And once again, I would like to thank our sponsors who joined us today. Our title sponsor, PNC Bank, the official medical provider and training partner, U of L Health Sports Medicine, and our partners at the Galt House and Louisville Bicycle Club. I would also like to thank our contributing sponsors, Schellers Fitness and Cycling. Of course, our media sponsors, Alt 105.1 and 102.3 Jack FM, the official SAG vehicle, Bachman Subaru, and supporting sponsor, Louisville Water Company. We look forward to seeing you out on the road with our new 2021 jerseys. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Give me something to